All right, what is up, ladies and gents, and welcome back to the final part. Yes, to the final part of my Soulstice walkthrough. Welcome back. Yes, I'm back commentating. I just needed to, take a sit back, do some non-commentary videos of this game, and like knock out most of these chapters because this game is awfully long. But I got thoughts of that when I get to my TLDR review at the end during the outro. But yeah, ladies and gents, thank you all for the love and support throughout this walkthrough thus far. And yeah, let's go ahead and finish up this game, shall we?
These nightmares, they have brought back so many memories. I tried to bury them beneath my anger, my rage, but it was not enough. I am but a foolish experiment. A failed one at that. A trivial mistake to forget and forsake. If only it had just been about me. But no. I had to drag Lute down into this darkness. I do not deserve to have her by my side. If I ceased to exist, she would finally be free. This is for the best.
Sister!
Lute, you're here with me. Even now.
Of course I am. I always will be. Briar, we cannot undo what was done to us. It's a scar that won't heal. Because we are that scar. But we have to get back now. We have to wake up.
You are far stronger than me. To live again, that pain, that horror. I thought I could withstand it. I was wrong. Our deaths, our rebirth. In the end, it's all been for nothing. And now that our souls are lost, only a monster remains out there. Just like the ones we meant to stop. But this, we cannot defeat.
Don't be afraid of who we are.
How can you even say that? You have always feared the horror within us.
But then you showed me. You taught me. It does not matter what they made us. The only thing that matters is what we do with it. And if it takes a monster to put an end to this nightmare, so be it.
Just think of Leighton's words. Between death and transcendence, a chimera chooses death. It's for the best, Lute. We have to let go.
I don't care about what he said. He knows nothing of us. He does not know that we always have a choice. We can choose to fight.
You really are the strongest among us. It's you who teaches me. Every day. You're right. We do have a choice as long as we are together. We're not going down. They want yet another monster. They shall have one.
No! No! They too fell to their own power. All is truly lost now. You... How is that possible? You're really sane again.
We are... Oh, and apologies for or whatever we may have just done to you.
You transcended. You did it. There's no doubt about it.
Nothing escapes the gaze of the observer. But you're not telling Dougal, are you?
I'm sure he would never expect this to happen.
To his failed experiment?
That's a way to put it. That said, it's good to have you back. I mean it. Come now. We have much to discuss. I must say, I'm truly impressed. What you accomplished is unprecedented in the history of the Ashen Blade.
However, we're not the only ones to have overcome transcendence. Donovan did it as well. And this means that he can be saved too.
You're right, Lute. Enough pats on the back. We must reach him as soon as possible.
And seal the dare. All your efforts will be for naught if we don't deal with what's overhead.
I still can't understand how it could open in the first place. Or why here, of all places?
3 the mighty battles fought and won by the champions of man. 3 the sacred cities that were built in those hallowed places.
The canticle of the keepers. Again.
Ilden is one of the sacred cities, right?
It is. Which means that the Soulstice of Souls was especially strong here. It must have left something behind. Something powerful enough to open the dare.
Donovan hinted at a relic hidden within the cathedral. He said that Dougal knew.
Could it be something that the Transcended feel drawn to?
Indeed. And you may hear that call yourselves.
It's good to know in advance, at least. Come, Lute. It's time for us to go.
Don't let me keep you, sisters. I'll follow when it's safe.
You know it's never going to be safe if we are involved. But perhaps that is how you prefer it.
May the Shaper guide your hand.
What was that? They're setting Devil Trigger mode?
Are you ready, Lute?
Ready, and no longer afraid.
We have been given another chance. Let's make it count.
Are you all right?
Don't worry. I can handle this and more.
It just won't give up.
I'd be disappointed if it did. Now it's our turn.
I can appreciate the anime-ness of this. Man, I wish I would have taken these assholes out first. The most annoying enemies in the freaking game, y'all.
My powers. I must be careful. Oh no. It's happening. I pushed it too far. No. Not now. I will protect you, sister.
Cover me, Loot.
Count on it. I can't leave fire alone.
All right, one more.
I won't allow it. Fading away. We're not backing down. I'm dispersing my essence.
God, can you just freaking stay still for a second?
I must be careful. I can't beat fire alone.
Platinum, son. Well, that hurt.
We can't hold on in that form for long.
Don't be hasty, sister. We should be grateful that we can control it, even for a short time.
You may be right. I want more power to destroy the Order, but we can't afford to transcend permanently.
Boy, do I got news for you. That was really cool. But I want to see it go into that big form again. Set Devil Trigger. Or is that's Dante's form? No, that's Nero's form. His Devil Trigger, right? I think. Maybe yes, no, maybe so. I think. Oh yeah, I should have probably said this a few minutes ago, but sorry if my audio seems either a little bit too low or a little bit too loud. Audacity, the audio program I use to, record my commentary for these videos, had an update and they changed the whole entire layout. It's totally different. I'm like, okay, like why do this to me?
There! The center of the tear.
It's like a threshold between our world and chaos itself.
What about the relic Donovan spoke of?
If it's not here, it must have been engulfed by the tear itself.
Well, at least you guys can still hear me. I'm not gonna lie. And I get more into this during my TLDR review of this game. I really like this game, but some of the enemies really just piss me the F off. Like the freaking blue ghost wraith enemy that can freaking shock you. Like what? Like, come on.
Dispersing my essence.
Loot, over there!
God.
I am ready.
Man, these enemies are so freaking annoying. Like, I wish, like... There we go. Random approval doing. We say clank. Ugh. Oh, so he's supposed to just keep using this?
Too far.
It seems like it doesn't really do all that much damage.
My powers. I must be careful.
You want more? I've got more.
Exposing my
There's more.
I'm ready to stop. Not on my watch. Oh no. It's happening.
There we go. Something tells me we're going to be doing a lot of that. So we best get ready.
It is.
Focus, Loot.
I know. But I can't.
Sorry, I should have let her kept talking. I mean, I didn't know like a mini cutscene was going to play. Ninjutsu! It's funny, like, the color coding stuff was like one of the most hated stuff in DMC Devil May Cry, and the combat is most certainly, I would say this game is most certainly, the combat is most certainly more like DMC Devil May Cry than the Capcom games. But even though I do love DMC Devil May Cry, I wish they would have left that behind.
Visiting Ilden as a child.
One should always be wary of what they wish for. We have no time for this.
Are you fucking
Let's destroy
serious?
these wretches and close in on the tear.
I won't allow it. Not on my watch.
Where's those crystals at so I can go freaking Devil Trigger?
She is my
Look at all this bullshit.
Can't leave Friar alone. No.
Ugh. Nope, where's the other asshole? Nope.
Fading away.
Come on. Hey, they freaking disappear.
I'll take care of it. My powers. I must be careful.
God, these.
Pushed it too far. I will protect you, sister.
Wow, you're almost dead.
Keep it up.
Alright, now I gotta get these assholes with the shield.
Dispersing my efforts.
He's the one I want.
I am ready. I know. It's happening.
Oh, my Jesus.
We're home Can't be Friar alone. No. No. My powers. I must be careful.
Stop disappearing. Oh, I didn't see this here.
I pushed it too.
Alright, shut up, Luke.
I can't be Friar alone.
Who's next?
No, you don't. Alright.
Cover me, Loot.
The town must have lured them to this place. We're going to face more and more.
Then they will fall, one by one.
Uh-huh. Voice crack. Well, as long as this crystal's here, I didn't even see it before. As long as the crystal's here, we should be, goosey. Ninjutsu! Gather as many red crystals as I can. Alright, I'm really gonna hate this part, so I better get ready.
Just a little further. I hope that this place holds up.
We're in the middle of a fire that feeds upon itself. It won't extinguish anytime soon.
It's kind of important we collected the blue crystals for loot. It's freaking whatchamacallit. I can't even upgrade no more of her stuff. I have no idea why. Ouch.
Sister, we let our guard down.
Alright, here goes the BS part. Hey, it's the shock one.
It's happening.
I see it over here. There we go. Well, I didn't even know I freaking got.
She is my match. My sister.
I can't even. I can't see.
Now you've pissed me off. I felt that.
Jesus.
Can't see fire at all.
What the hell am I even getting hit by?
I'm just wrong.
We're not backing down.
Alright, that's back.
Exposing my twisted too far.
Look at all of this.
There's more.
There we go. I'm just gonna wait till this thing comes back. Please tell me we're done with that bull.
It's them now, remember? Maybe Hannah's hiding their auras.
That would mean she is in control.
Almina brought them here with that purpose in mind, after all.
If they're waiting beyond the portal, harnessing the power of the relic.
We could seal them off.
No, we have to save Donovan. We have to try at least. And if we can't, beyond the bell, his power can only grow. We have to stop him and his daughter. Once and for all.
I agree. We owe him this much.
I mean, do we? Well, I should say, do you? Nope, I don't even know why I'm even going after those. Cool. Let's see, what other gauntlet enemies are we gonna have to face? Oh, look at this area. Yep, here comes some bullshit. It looks like I'm not doing much damage. Oh great, more theories. That's exactly what I want to do. Face more of these annoying enemies. Oh, my devil trigger!
Over there.
I am ready.
Not too bad. Tool!
This man, the armor he wears is strange. Where did he come from?
I don't know, sister. It's like he's not even from this world. There is so much we don't know about what mysteries lurk beyond the veil.
Whatever it is, we must make sure it stays on the other side for now. Let's go.
He came from the world of The Witcher. I don't know, I'm just guessing. Seems like we're getting close. Yeah, that's right. Give me all the red crystals. We're gonna be needing it.
Now we only have to cross to the other side.
I don't think we are done here just yet. The ether is a tangle of ravenous auras.
Why are you guys saying that we're gonna have to fight another boss? Come on, Luke. Why you gotta do that to me, homegirl? We were at home free. You like non-anime flags, son. Oh hell! Look at this area.
Damn, another one.
Oh, I'm taking this ass out first.
Cover me, Loot. One down.
Let's keep it up.
I'm not done yet. I'm just warming up.
Okay, that what annoying asshole. One more. Oh, that was fast. I didn't know he was close to one shot. Tool. I'm not gonna lie. If I had cool jumping abilities like Briar, I would be doing mouth noises like that all the time. It's so fun.
Finally. This is our fate, Loot. There's no escape from it now.
That is not an option for me, Briar. And I know it's not for you either.
It's time then. This ends now. We made it.
Briar, are you alright?
The crystal in my chest. Something is wrong. I feel better now. Are we adapting to this?
I wonder if it will last.
That pillar of light.
The tear opened there. We truly are in the eye of the storm.
So Donovan has to be here. Can you feel him? Or his daughter?
No, nothing still. No aura at all.
Well, we have no other option but to get closer. The stabbing pain. Again. This place is not so safe after all.
I just hope it does not swallow us whole.
I like it that you guys are giving me a lot of these benches to break.
My chest hurts.
Sister, look! That statue. It indicates a crystal that looks just like ours.
Does it look like ours? Or is it actually the same?
It would make sense, I think. The crystal in your chest binds our souls. The dead and the living. Coexisting in one mortal body.
So the tear is doing the same, only at much larger scale.
It is blending our world with the essence of chaos after all.
And it opened here, through this massive crystal. The relic.
The statue must have kept it hidden. And dormant somehow.
But Jugal knew. And he sacrificed the whole city to ignite it. He will pay for this.
We need to find Donovan and Hannah first. They must be near.
Then let's look for them.
Are you well? We shouldn't give chase if...
It's only pain. This is more important.
What happened to me? I felt a great power coursing through me. It burned me, purified my body and soul, shaped me anew. And that burden over my soul, that stain, it has disappeared. Demian, he's no longer there. I am whole. I am finally free.
Or maybe we are free, my sweet Armina. The two of us, closer than ever.
So Donovan brought them here and did this to them.
It was not his doing. It was Jugal's. They were all betrayed by him. And I can only feel pity now. For all of them.
They're invulnerable! Let go, fiend! Jared, we need to break free, or they will turn us too!
Hold on, brother. We will not fall to their dark power! The three will protect us from this heresy!
Why do you resist? This is for your own good. We're not human, no matter what we pretend. We're something else completely, and we should be together. No one will tell us what to do. No one will hurt us again. Father, what is it? You're resisting too. But why? How can you? We're here because of you, don't you remember? There's no turning back now!
He fought it from the very beginning. It must have been excruciating.
To think that we had no idea when we first met him here in Ilden. If only Almina had not taken him away from us.
He managed to guide us here anyway. And if anyone can put an end to this now, it's you and I, Lute.
The Solstice of Souls. So this is what it looks like.
Later.
I knew you couldn't be far behind.
I must say, I'm eager to get back to a more reliable reality. One with clearer concepts of up and down, at least. But I had to witness this with my own eyes.
It seems we found your relic.
A vestige from the first Solstice of Souls. Dougal devised how to awaken it, setting things in motion again.
But he needed a spark to light the fire, didn't he?
Exactly. So he planned for Donovan to transcend here in Ilden. He knew that the transcended would find its way to the relic eventually.
So how bad is this?
Bad to the point that it is irreversible. And worse to the point that Ilden is but one of the 3 sacred cities.
Oh no! If this crystal is what the canticle was referring to, there must be 2 more crystals. In Duran, and even in Rain.
The City of Light falls, and with it the Torchbearer. So the Shaper and the Judge are in danger too.
We must seal the tear here, and defend the other relics.
I fear that we won't be able to protect both.
Focus on the task at hand now. Only afterwards we will...
While the mortal body must perish, that which is immortal is bound to be reborn. Dougal must be stopped. He wants to create a new world, but he will only destroy the one we have.
Sir Donovan!
We're here to help, if you let us.
Please hold on. There must be a way.
It's too late now. My Hannah and I, we are doomed. I did my best to lead you here. It was all I could do, in spite of all my strength and pride. I have always been but a broken tool in the hands of the Grand Master of the Ashen Blade. He even used me to perpetrate a lie about your rebirth. I am sorry.
Donovan, it does not matter now. You must.
His crystal! It's falling apart!
I am sorry. I can't hold any longer. But you... already... we are beyond redemption. I hope you can still give us oblivion. Then... your true mission will begin.
Wow, that took me a total time of 27 minutes, even though I'm 54 minutes into this recording.
She took over it. Donovan's gone.
No. We can only avenge him now.
And we shall.
Oh, God.
I've been waiting for this. If only Donovan could help us.
Whatever has become of him, I'm sure he's trying. But it's not enough. Sister, the energy they are not. It is huge.
And they're about to unleash it upon us. Those blasted beams.
Just like the ones that Jaden cast at us. The crystal, it's exposed.
I wish.
Not waste this chance. What do you hope to achieve with your petty revenge?
To the core. Can't you see? The only right thing to do is to end it.
Something tells me this fight might be getting a lot harder soon.
She's vulnerable.
Now, before she recovers. You're part of the sea. We all were.
That makes him no less guilty.
Uh-oh. Dude really threw a rock at me?
But we know, because we did. The crystal is exposed.
Oh, man.
This chance.
I gotta admit, that was really freaking cool. He turned his daughter into a sword like that. Uh-oh. What ability is this?
She can't go on like this forever.
Do not expect her to relent. And now this. Almina did the same as we faced her.
She caused them all to transform. They must have shared some kind of bond.
She's vulnerable.
Now, before she recovers.
It does help that the freaking These lightning bolt things are in the way.
Trapped in her madness. It infuriates me.
Use that fury to fight back then. I've been waiting for this.
Okay, maybe like 3 more times of this, and we might get them. Ooh.
How could she? Could I ever do the same to you?
That's what she wants you to think. But you are nothing like her. She's vulnerable.
Now, before she recovers. The crystal is exposed.
Let's not
Ooh.
take this chance.
Okay, one more. Yo, that was a really cool move, yo.
I don't mean to. Chaos be damned. What is it now?
She's imbuing herself with the full power of chaos.
Can they even sustain an energy of this magnitude? We have a plan. We must resist. She's vulnerable.
Now, before she recovers.
The relic.
What is she trying to do?
It's not over, Father. If you really want to make up for your mistakes,
No! You two stay away from it!
destroy this world. Destroy this world for me.
I didn't get any more reward bonuses for being the boss.
It happened again? I don't understand. Donovan swallowed the crystal, not Briar. It is not her mind that I am sinking into.
What? Where am I? It feels like I'm suffocating. Lute, can you hear me? What's going on?
You're with me? Here. Then this can only mean one thing. Be at ease, sister. We may learn something here. Freya, this is what I saw when you had your nightmares.
So this is what remains of Donovan's mind. But how could we both get pulled in?
I think it's the relic. Its power binds us all. Whatever certainties we had, we can leave them behind now.
My dear Hannah, I failed you. Everything I did to keep you safe. But I could not protect you from this.
Dad.
Hannah?
Father, it is not your fault. You have to let me go.
I can't.
I will always watch over you. Mother and I, we will keep you safe.
Grandmaster Dougal, I left the garrison without your leave. I am deeply sorry, Your Grace.
Your departure was more than justified. You do not need to apologize. My regard for you goes beyond your role as Captain of the Guard.
My daughter Hannah, it won't be long before... I don't know what to do, Your Grace.
The wisdom of the Keepers is beyond our grasp, Sir Donovan. And what looks most obvious to us may not be part of their design.
Help me understand it then, so that I can finally bid her farewell.
You could do more than just accept this fate. The bond you share with your daughter is strong.
Stronger than death itself.
Your souls are intertwined. With the blessing of the Shaper, we can give you both a new start. As a chimera.
That filthy schemer. He manipulated him into turning himself and Hannah into a chimera.
He took advantage of his desperation.
Just as he did with us. What was that?
Follow me. It's close.
We made it. You made it, Hannah. I am proud of you, my dear.
Impressive work, Sir Donovan. I didn't think it possible such a short time after your rebirth.
It hurts, Father. It hurts.
Now send her back.
Your Grace, she's not well.
Men, restrain them.
But the shade! It is unstable!
Restrain them.
No, Hannah! Don't!
Just as she said when she awoke as a transcended.
Her suffering did not end when she died to become a shade. If Donovan had known, I wonder if Dougal was aware of the consequences.
I doubt it even mattered to him. Anyway, that's the reason why Donovan never summons Hannah.
That's why he became the Shadeless.
You're late.
The Torchbearer wanders paths unknown. But eventually, her light finds its way to us all.
Such words of wisdom. But I'm sure you did not summon me to show off your oratory skills. Listen, it's dangerous for me to talk with you.
I can't see why. We're both valued and reliable members of the Ashen Blade.
You've been asking too many questions, Observer. Dougal is growing wary of you and your constant meddling. He told me to keep an eye on you. Do you understand what that means? So tell me what you're looking for and what you want from me.
I only wish that the Grand Master does not stray from his holy path. But I have heard troubling things, and made even more troubling deductions.
I don't have time for this. What is it you think Dougal is up to?
The Soulstice of Souls. Worlds colliding. The spawn of chaos crossing the veil on a rampage. Would that not trouble you? Old myths, idle gossip, disloyalty. These are the answers I got as I asked around. But judging from the look in your eyes, I believe your answer will be different.
I don't have one, Observer. But I know Dougal well enough. He is the reason I speak to you as an Ashen Knight. The cause of my daughter's never-ending suffering.
And yet you've been his loyal servant for many years now.
I took my oath to the Order, not to him. And Hannah. The least I can do is to make sure that her sacrifice means something. But Dougal's ambition, it has always troubled me, I admit it. If what you suspect is true...
It is. And he knows I am prying into his secrets. That's why he asked you to investigate me. So what do you know? And most importantly, what will you do?
Suffice to say that you know more than I will talk with Dougal, and I will stop him if need be. Judge is on our side. He must be.
Are you sure this is the best way to address the Grand Master?
I've never been one for subtlety. I wouldn't know any other way.
He still thought that he could overcome all challenges. With a true heart and a firm hand.
Righteous and uncompromising, or just foolish. Anyway, what happened next led to the massacre of Ilden.
There must be something else buried inside Donovan's mind.
Then we need to find it.
Sir Donovan, to what do I owe the pleasure of our visit? And the request for such secrecy?
I wish to know more about the Soulstice of Souls. I didn't think you would want anyone else to hear our conversation.
Always so thoughtful. But you were not as discreet when you had your little chat with that Leighton. You mean to betray me? We both know this.
You plan to unleash this Soulstice of Souls. You are the one who betrays our very mission.
And how can you be so naive? This world is beyond saving. You can't deny that I'm right. Look at you. Look at your daughter, Shadeless.
Blasphemous madman! You did this to her!
I did it because you would not accept your fate. Remember?
I've believed your lies for far too long.
Believe what you will. You have outlived your usefulness. The Soulstice of Souls will bring a new start, whether you like it or not. Now, Cordelia, join us, if you please.
Cordelia the Reaper. I knew that Dougal wouldn't confront me alone.
Surprise, surprise. It's been a long time, Shadeless.
Back to Duran already. I heard you were on a mission up north.
Unluckily for you, it was just an old chimera. One that would not accept that their time had come. But you and me here, it's going to be a different story, no?
You feed off the misery of your own kind. Like the vilest of scavengers.
Shut up, you bastard! You don't deserve a place in Dougal's new world. Come on, Shadeless! Summon her!
So you can have your sadistic pleasure. Never!
Enough, Cordelia. Your services as a Reaper are no longer needed today.
But why? This traitor deserves no mercy.
And he won't have it. Look closely. You chipped his crystal. It won't be long before he transcends.
All the more reason to end him, Your Grace.
No, not yet. I have other plans for him. The Shadeless will do my bidding once again, for the last time.
As you wish, Your Grace.
Stop. You don't belong here. You have no right to its memories. Not that it matters anyway. We'll all be gone soon. Father and I, you two, your wretched order, this world, and all its filth. There's just one last thing that I need to do. Father, I forgive you. You can rest now. I will relieve you of your burden. Do not resist. Do not oppose my will.
No! Don't! There is no justice. There's nothing to gain in all this death. No!
I will wield this power myself. This is the end.
All right, I'm ready. Let's do this.
It is. But do not let her cruelty unnerve you. We must stop her, no matter what.
This feeling, for the first time, it feels like my fate is in my own hands. And with these very hands, I will crush you.
You're crazy. You have brought forth your own destruction.
You're just like Father. You always think you know better. But I am no fool. Unlike him, I am aware of the consequences of my own actions. My new body won't be able to contain this power for long. But long enough to put an end to everything, starting with you!
Repeat it, boss fights.
But she speaks the truth. She knows she can't channel the power of the relic.
It is too great then, even for a transcendent. But we can't make the same mistake that Armina did. We can't wait for them to wither and die, or it will be our end as well. Death. More enemies.
Dodge that one.
As if we didn't have our hands full already.
We can resist, sister.
The Blaster relic has made her even stronger.
She doesn't even realize what she's capable of.
You're mine.
Come on.
The Donovan could not have foreseen this, I'm sure.
He did all he could to prepare his loot. Now it's up to us.
Come on, you freaking go down. Repeat it, boss fights.
doing exactly what Dougal wanted.
She will bring forth the Soulstice of Souls.
Then we're running out of time.
Ouch!
All this time, I have been wrong, weak. No more.
You don't have to add in the freaking whatchamacallit, yo.
It didn't have to go this way.
We're more than now focus. I'll give her no cause. You're too crazed to understand the damage you've done. There's only one way to end this.
Oh no, it's happening.
Ninjutsu jump!
What is it you hope to accomplish?
Oh!
Still stands. Harry couldn't notice that.
It doesn't matter, and you know it. We fight on as always.
Your power is nothing compared to mine. Nothing.
She's opening those portals.
Gotcha, son.
Oh no, she's overcharging her crystal. She's going to unleash the full power of the relic.
I can't believe I missed that.
She lured them here.
Just what we needed.
What does she mean to do with that liquid?
She's about to hurl it at us.
Come on, asshole.
She is my knight, my sister.
I'll give her no cause.
Still stands. Harry calls her sister.
It doesn't matter, and you know it. We fight on as always. There's no way we can stop her attack. If she hits us now, we'll be done for.
Oh, we just respawn back on the map with more or less health. Me goosey.
If it's the last thing I do.
Has anything this powerful ever walked the earth?
That bond Judah will be thrilled to see this.
Hey, I finally dodged these attacks.
If it's the last thing I do.
Judah towards their lives, just as he did with ours.
If we get out of this alive, he will have much to answer for. Fine. You're mine.
One mistake, and you'll finally be dead. It's just going to happen, and you know.
Sister, the crystal. It could shatter any minute.
I hoped that you would deplete the power of the relic.
No, our fight has only caused it to grow. And once it's released,
We'll take it.
no, we will be annihilated.
Loot, we managed to absorb the crystals of the other chimeras. Even before we transcended ourselves, I know that we can make it. But I'll need your help.
It's crazy. But it's working. It has to.
Oh, sorry about that, homegirl.
Not a moment too soon.
Like me, no. Now you die.
You know the old saying, the bigger you are, the harder you fall? I mean, you're going down with a whimper. You're actually kind of easy.
She loved them here.
Just what we needed.
More baby. Sister, be careful.
Come on, let's end this.
We have to win this battle.
For all that we love. For our pain. For Donovan. It's our chance, sister. My powers. I must be careful. It's chasing us.
I know.
Tour.
You really want things to go back to normal. Pain and humiliation. You want things to stay that way.
The impact leaves something behind. A trace of her aura.
Then we shall use it to our advantage. Loot, over there.
I am ready.
Now you've pissed me off. She looks strong for one about to break.
Blind rage. She's no longer aware of what is happening to her.
Now you've pissed me off.
She's opening those portals.
You can't run. I'll turn you to ashes.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Choose his precious loyalty over action. I won't do the same.
Damn. More enemies. Does she really think she can stone us to death? I'll prove her wrong. You're too crazed to understand the damage you've done. There's only one way to end this.
All this time, I have felt wrong and weak.
Kind of screwed the pooch on that last one.
This battle.
For all those we love. For our pain. For Donovan.
I'll give her no quarter. Huh?
I felt like I did better than that.
It's finally happening.
If the crystal explodes, the tear will extend far beyond the harbor. And Tuba will have what you want.
We have already made our decision. We must absorb the crystal. We'd be dead anyway if we don't. We can't break her hold. We must shatter the crystal. Now!
Keep us watch over us. Freya!
You blasted fool!
It changes nothing. We're all going to die here and now.
One day, you'll understand. This world cannot be saved. We cannot be saved. The end is our only way out. You are just setting us free. While you remain trapped in your cage. Honor, wait for me.
Judge, forgive me. What happened? My head hurts and spins in equal measure. Briar! Lute! Is it you? It happened again.
Yes. But do not worry for us, Nathan. Not for now, at least. How do you feel? Do you remember?
The last thing I recall was Donovan making his way to the relic. Poor soul. I can't but feel pity for him. And even for his daughter. Anyway, then came a blast, and I blacked out. I suppose that's when you...
Transcended? Yes. Eventually. Once Hera gave in to the destruction within her, we had no other choice.
Between death and transcendence, a chimera chooses death. Those sounded like wise words. At the time, it looks like I was the fool. But the dare is no more. How did you seal it?
We didn't exactly seal it. We drained the relic of its power.
So that now, That power lies within you.
This fool. Our corrupted blood must be helping us contain it. We do not know exactly how, or for how long, or what would happen if we turn back to our previous selves.
The situation is dire, and the danger is great. Yet again, what you did, I can't but thank the Keepers for. No, I have to thank you for it.
So what do you propose? What course of action should we take now?
Hide, survive, try to adapt to this new condition of yours. While you draw breath, there is still hope for this world, and for Dougal's plan to be thwarted. The two things are strictly related. As for me, I will send word to Rhyme. I will set up my stage once more. They shall be surprised to see that I still stand. Or simply disappointed.
Won't it be dangerous for you?
They would come for me anyway. I'd rather be their first target instead of you. I can buy you some time. If things go my way, I may even be able to help you. But I can't make any promises.
At least promise that you'll be careful.
I will.
We'll do the same. Farewell, Baytuh.
May the Keepers watch over you, my friends.
And that, ladies and gents, was Soulstice. Thank you all for watching this, and thank you all for joining me for this walkthrough. Thank you, much appreciated. And before I continue with my TLDR review of this game, ladies and gents, full disclosure, I did receive this free and early copy of Soulstice from Modus games themselves, so please take my opinion of this game with a grain of salt. And with all that being said and out of the way, ladies and gents, overall, I think Soulstice is a really great game. To a degree, I mean, it does have, some, I think two big issues with it, but other than that, other than those two issues, which I'll get to in a quick second, I think this game is pretty great. I mean, to a degree, this seems like a level letter to like the first three Devil May Cry games by Capcom, or the first three God of War games, and Ascension if you want to count that, or even Bayonetta, like those old, not necessarily old school, but those high octane action hack and slash games, which we've been missing for quite a while now. Because if I'm not mistaken, ladies and gents, the grand majority, I think like 95% of the action adventure hack and slash games that come out nowadays, they're Souls-like games. And don't get me wrong, I like Souls-like games, but when they keep coming out constantly and that's the only type of action hack and slash type of experience you can get, it can get a little daunting. But don't get me wrong, I love Elden Ring, Neo 1, Neo 2, Sekiro, Bloodborne, I love all of that, but it just seems like an overabundance of Souls-like games. Because if I'm not mistaken, like the next action adventure hack and slash type games in that vein that's not a Souls-like game is God of War Ragnarok, which I'm super freaking excited for this November. But yeah, like after that, I can't think of another one, because next year we have two of them, but they're Souls-like games: Wulong Fallen Dynasty by Team Ninja and Lies of P, which looks pretty freaking great. But yeah, like I feel like this type of genre of action and adventure is sorely missing, because I can't think of another game before Soulstice that came out that was like this, other than Devil May Cry 5, but that was like 2.5 years ago, I think. So yeah, it's like Devil May Cry 5 and Automata, which was even longer, like 5 years ago. So yeah, it's great to play a game like this. A big positive about this game is that I feel like, you know, I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, I bet. But this game, the gameplay is more in line with DMC Devil May Cry by Ninja Theory, which I freaking love. I love that game. I love how it streamlines Dante's, you know, like trickster and gunslinger, all that stuff into button prompts. Not button prompts, but like, you know, the buttons on your controller. Like, you don't need to switch to the trickster style to like dodge or whatever. That's just, you know, the dodge button on the controller. That's like one of the reasons why I love DMC Devil May Cry. Plus the action, the hack and slash seems, you know, way more fitting for my play style. But I would say it's most certainly in terms of like the level design, how the camera works, it's definitely more in line with Capcom Devil May Cry games, and how Lud hovers over you is kind of like Nier Automata, which is, you know, pretty freaking swell and cool. Unfortunately, she's not all that, you know, not necessarily accurate. It doesn't, you know, she doesn't like, it's not all that accurate and fluid when you try to use her parry and dodge and deflect prompt, which, you know, it's about like 85-90% of the times it works, but the rest of the time it doesn't, even though I know for sure I press her deflecting and parry button. But I wish there was another way for that to go about. But yeah, now let's get to the negatives of this game, and there are two very glaring big issues with this game. One, this game is way too fucking long. Like, when you think like you're like close to the ending of this game, no, you got like another 10 hours in this game. I think this game is a total of 15 to 20 hours long. I think my total playtime was about like around the 15, 16, 17 hour mark. Like, are you freaking kidding me? Like, I really do like this game, but goodness gracious, in my personal opinion, ladies and gents, this game does not need to be that fucking long. Like, a hack and slash third person action game, you know, should be probably like 10 to 12 hours long, unless you're telling some type of grand adventure, kind of like God of War Ragnarok. But even God of War 2018 wasn't all that long. Like, it's about like 10 or so hours. Not that freaking bad. A little bit over 10 hours, but that's not that bad. But this is like way too freaking long. Like, the level design, don't get me wrong, the enemy variety is cool to a degree, but I'll get to that. That's my second problem, but I'll get to that in a second. Like, the level design and the enemies in this game, they're interesting to a degree, but they're not interesting enough to keep you hooked for 15 fucking hours, in my personal opinion. So yeah, like, the length of this game, if it was like 10, 12, even maybe pushing it to maybe 12 hours, I could, you know, deal with it. But goodness gracious, this game just goes on and on and on. Like, goodness gracious, like, the level design, the characters, you know, they're not that interesting for it to be that long, in my personal opinion. The gameplay is great, don't get me wrong, but like, there's only so much you could do with the gameplay for it to, you know, for it to keep you interested for that long. And my biggest negative, number two, ladies and gents, my last negative, is the color-coded enemies. Even though I said I love DMC Devil May Cry's gameplay, I love that game, but a huge issue people have with that game, ladies and gents, the color-coded enemies. And same thing with here in Soulstice, the color-coded enemies, goodness gracious, and the amount of color-coded enemies, blue and red enemies they throw at you, and definitely the ones like the Wraith enemies that just freaking teleport all around you, bloody effing annoying. Like, that is just like mind-bendingly just annoying, in my personal opinion. Like, the color-coded enemies and the color-coded, you know, sections of this game, it's just really annoying, in my personal opinion. But other than that, you know, given the, I would love to see a sequel to Soulstice. You know, hopefully we get one, because I don't know who we're gonna play as, but maybe Brian and Lute in their new form. But yeah, I think that would be pretty stinking starking cool to see. But yeah, Soulstice, ladies and gents, great game. Hopefully we do get a sequel, because I need more of this type of game in my life, and not just Souls-like games. But yeah, Soulstice is a great game. I do recommend it. So yeah, for my next gameplay walkthrough, I just want to touch on this for a quick second. I'm finally, hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll be finally doing a full gameplay walkthrough of Metal Hellsinger. The game's not that long. I think it's about like 2.5, 3 hours long. So it's just going to be, I'm going to be doing like a non-commentary full gameplay walkthrough of it in one good video. So be expecting that walkthrough, the whole entire playthrough, to go live. I would say probably I would say either Wednesday afternoon or Thursday afternoon, one of those 2 days. And yeah, I think that's about it. Oh yeah, also for my next gameplay walkthrough after that, I'm gonna be actually starting out my Infamous 2 walkthrough to round out my Infamous walkthroughs on YouTube. So yeah, I'm gonna say oh yeah again because I say that a lot. So yeah, I think that's about it. Like I said, ladies and gents, thank you all for watching this, and thank you all for joining me for this walkthrough. Thank you all for the love and support on this walkthrough and on my other walkthroughs and on my channel as a whole. Thank you, much appreciated. Before I let you guys all go, you guys can please leave a like on this video if you guys like what you saw. Please subscribe for more content. It helps out this channel a lot. Also, when you do subscribe, make sure you click that little bell, the notification bell next to the subscribe button, so you don't miss out on any content I post to this channel. Please share my channel and my videos to all your friends, families, cats and dogs, and whoever who not. And you guys can all follow me on Twitter at Baytuh, Baytuh. If you want to keep supporting me even further than just subscribing to my YouTube channel, leave a like, share my channel and my videos to all your friends and families. Please consider donating some of your extra money you have lying around to my Patreon and or PayPal or through YouTube Super Thanks. That is patreon.com/Baytuh, Baytuh, and or paypal.me/Baytuh, Baytuh, and or through YouTube Super Thanks. Just click on any one of my videos that are monetized, which is 99.9% of them. Hit that little money heart thanks button and donate however much you want. Any and all donations, ladies and gents, are much appreciated, and it's 100% completely optional. And with all that being said, ladies and gents, without further ado, my name is Malcolm, also known as Baytuh, and I will catch you guys all on my next walkthrough, let's play, live stream, or whatever else I do next on this channel, which is very, very, very soon. Peace. Thank you all for watching. I love you all.
Corvo, what are you doing here? I thought I'd never see you again. The torchbearer led you back to me at a most convenient time. I have a very important message for you to deliver. There you go now. To Rhyme.
How unfortunate. I took it for a corrupted creature, and my instinct got the best of me. After all, who could roam these ruins, if not one that carries their taint? You must have a good reason to be here, alive.
Cordelia? Cordelia the Reaper? I'm sorry, milady, but the chimeras that came before you, they're no more. I'm afraid you're too late.
Or maybe I was right on time. What lies did you write in that letter? Where are they?
Don't be so reckless, my sweet Reaper. Once the torchbearer takes them, the dead can only tell us so much. I will have a friendly conversation with our devoted observer. While you give chase to Beriah and loot.
They won't stand a chance, Your Grace.
Approach them with that attitude, and you'll face the judge in no time. It's not time yet. Follow them, learn what they're capable of. Then report back to me.
As Your Grace commands.
So, Leighton, I assume your letter was addressed to me. Speak then. What did you wish to tell the Grand Master of the Ashen Blade? You know that you were meant to die here, with all the others. Did you expect that I would fall for any of your pretentious tales?
Let us speak the truth for once, then. They stopped you, Dougal. Admit it. The outcasts did what no one believed possible, including me.
Those peasants did exceed my expectations, yes. But all they have accomplished is just a small setback. A detour from a path that cannot be abandoned.
But why? What did you hope to accomplish here?
You would not understand, or anyone else in your sanctimonious triarchy. But you do not need to. It suffices that you recite your beloved canticle. The 3 cities still stand to this day, for the glory of the Keepers.
Are those tears of Adoran and Rhyme? Dougal, you madman! What have you done?
The Soulstice of Souls is upon us.